Hi Sparkles, it's Jordan Sparks. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be reacting to LILLIANA KETCHMAN's brand new solo from the Dance Moms Season 8 premiere, Mommy Dearest. So if you're interested in that, make sure to give this video a great big thumbs up. And before we hop into this video, if you're brand new here, welcome. If you'd like to join the constellation, make sure to hit that juicy red subscribe button and tap the bell notification so that you never miss a video. And let's hop right into this. So just to give a little bit of a backstory, this solo, Mommy Dearest, is based off of the movie and the book Mommy Dearest, which is written by Christina Crawford, and it is about her abusive relationship with her crazy old Hollywood icon mother, Joan Crawford. So I'm not sure if any of you guys are familiar with either of them. They're kind of probably before your time. They're long before my time as well. But that being said, I've heard of Joan Crawford. Never watched Mommy Dearest or read the book Mommy Dearest before watching this, but after this episode I was so intrigued that I watched like a million different Christina Crawford interviews. I literally fell down a black hole of the internet researching this entire thing. I watched the entire 2.5 hour long movie of Mommy Dearest last night just because I found it so fascinating. But Abby gave this solo to Lily because she thinks that Stacy is absolutely bat crazy, and so she wanted to give LILLIANA a solo that represented that storyline in Mommy Dearest. And I watched Mommy Dearest and it was savage, but all I got from it is that Joan Crawford was an insane narcissist and she reminded me so much of Abby. Like, everything was about her, everything was about her image, everything was about how she appeared. It didn't remind me of Stacy at all. Like, sure, Stacy's freaking cuckoo when it comes to her daughter and how she expects like this kind of entitlement around her and Lily on the show. I don't know if that's just strumming up drama for season 8, but that's so far what I get from Lily and her mom on the show. But I'm like, Abby, are you sure? Like, Joan Crawford reminds me 100% of you. Sure, these kids aren't Abby's children. I don't know anybody else that is so concerned about their image and their branding, and yet they're like psycho. So anyways, I thought that that was ironic. It also creepily reminded me of Kathy and Vivi. The relationship between Kathy and Vivienne is like mirrored in the relationship between Joan Crawford and her daughter Christina Crawford. And that gives me like, I don't know, I've always had the heebie-jeebies watching any of the interviews between Kathy and Vivi, and I'm like, I wonder what it would be like to grow up in that house, and I don't feel like it would be good. And that's just my opinion, and I'm putting it out there. But that being said, if you want to watch Mommy Dearest, don't recommend it for children, but it was a great movie, it was a great storyline, and I feel like it really opens you up to the world of old Hollywood. It opens you up to the inside of the mind of like crazy narcissists that will do anything and hurt anyone to look amazing. And I just thought that it was a fascinating movie to watch. But that being said, let's hop into LILLIANA's solo because this is a good one. Ooh, and the wire hanger is because the movie was kind of well known for this one scene where drunken Joan Crawford comes into tiny little Christina's bedroom while she was sleeping, and she's in this drunken rage, and she finds a metal coat hanger in her closet, and she thinks that she's so far above and beyond having a metal coat hanger because she's rich, too wealthy for a metal coat hanger. So she literally is screaming and beating this child with the coat hanger. That is why Lily is dancing with a coat hanger in the solo, which I think is very mature subject matter for children, but that's what Abby always does, pushing the envelope. I hope she didn't expect LILLIANA to watch this movie like she expected JoJo to watch Carrie, because this is not a movie for children to watch. Lily does creepy really well, so I'm happy that they gave her this solo for her own self-expression, because she'll definitely do it justice. Alright, so I'm just going to stop this right now. So Stacy was sharing her story and being vulnerable about Lily being premature and having to take growth hormones all the time. And all of the moms were saying, this isn't a bad thing. Your child is not a clown because she's short. It's a great thing to be short in this industry. And I totally agree. LILLIANA is looking like she's 7 years old still. And that is not a bad thing because she is turning 11 in like 2 weeks. This girl is going to be 11 years old and she still looks like a 7-year-old. She has all of the flexibility of a 7-year-old. This doesn't make you a clown. This is going to make it so that you have so many different opportunities in the entertainment industry because you can play anywhere from 7 to 11 years old. And as a dancer, I think that she has a huge advantage because she's so small. It's kind of like Brooke Highland, where she still has this contortion flexibility, and obviously Lily trains in contortion and stuff, and she stretches every single day, but she has the kind of flexibility that normally goes away after you're like 7 years old. But because she's still so small, she still is so limber, and that's amazing because she can go on stage at these competitions, and especially on Dance Moms, and the judges are going to be like, oh, okay, cool, you're in a 9 to 11 category, this must be a 9-year-old. Wow, I'm so impressed by this 9-year-old. When in reality, she could be 11 going on 12, and she could be competing in a 9 to 11 category and win because the judges are so impressed. So I think that that is a great advantage for Lily. Second of all, I have to say that I am so impressed. Her feet and her ankles. Her ankles are so extended. Her feet are so pointed. Her lines are incredible. This is a tiny little girl that was coming on and doing cute little acro solos when we first saw her, and now she has incredible ballet technique. And Stacy was also complaining about acro solos and giving Lily an acro number. It's not bad for your daughter to take an acro number. This is literally a job. This isn't a regular dance competition team. Being on Dance Moms is a casted job. You are working. You're on a television show. So take any opportunity that you can get. If you were to audition for a music video and they cast you in a hip-hop number, are you going to go to the hip-hop music video set and walk up to the director and be like, I would rather be showcased in ballet because I really have been working on my ballet really hard the last few weeks. And they're like, I don't effing care. I hired you as a hip-hop dancer because this is a hip-hop music video. Like, that's the cold, hard truth. Don't be so entitled. You don't get to decide what dances your daughter does. You took this job with Abby. Abby gets to decide what kind of dances she does, and so does Lifetime, the producers of Dance Moms. It's not up to the moms or the daughters. You are incredibly privileged to be on this team at all, to be on this show at all. So you should be taking these opportunities, and you should be grateful for them, and if you're not, then leave. It's not up to you to decide what's going on this show. Anyways, let's get back into it. Absolutely beautiful turning technique, Lily. Yes. Excellent job. Wow, okay, that was so traditionally Lily. I was bringing up the marketing factor in a previous video when referring to Stacy arguing about the acro solos, and this is great marketing. She put Lily on stage doing another creepy solo, which makes you feel like, oh, she's continuing on with what she did in the other seasons, and it builds a brand, it builds an image for this child. Abby is not stupid. She is a freaking genius. Let her do her job. That being said, I would call this a Maddie solo, except for the fact that she had a prop, so this was kind of more of like a Maddie Kendall solo, because Abby would never give Maddie a prop. Abby never gives Maddie a prop because there's room for error, but with LILLIANA, she's dancing at an incredible caliber and she has a prop, so she did a beautiful job with that. I didn't see any flubs. I thought that she was incredible. Her acro technique was incredible, her extensions were beautiful, her feet were always winged, her ankles were always stretched. She literally just blew me away in that solo, and that was a great welcome back to the stage, in my opinion. So I can't see why Stacy would complain about Lily getting an acro number. Your child keeps saying that her favorite move is a contortion handstand, and then you get mad when she gets an acro number. There's no contortion handstands in ballet, Stacy. But when Lily gets a number like this, she gets to show off that she's a contortionist, that she has incredible acro technique, and that she has incredible ballet technique, because her turns were beautiful. She was up on a really high releve. She was completely turned out. I'm impressed. But those are all my thoughts and opinions on Lily's solo, Mommy Dearest, and really on Stacy's entitlement of this brand new premiere. But definitely let me know what you guys thought in the comments below, and let me know what you thought of Stacy accidentally cutting off Lily's hair, because there's a scene in Mommy Dearest where she's just hacking apart the daughter's hair because she was being vain. And yeah, there's just too many things in here that I feel like Abby was like, I need to give you this solo because you remind me of Joan Crawford. Abby reminds me of Joan Crawford. But that is it for this video. But before we go, I wanted to announce the sparkling star of today's video, and today's sparkling star is Sage. Thank you so much, Sage, for supporting my videos. I love you so much. If you would like to be the sparkling star in my next video, all you have to do is follow me on Twitter and retweet my video links when they go live, and I will pick a new sparkling star for every single video. But that is it for this video, so as always, make sure to be weird, be wild, and stay sparkly, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.